welcome to Sherman Medical Supplies. Today in this video we're going to be doing an in-depth product demonstration on the Molift Smart 150 electric patient lift. This is a lightweight folding electric patient lift that's great for travel or use around a home that may be small or compact. We're going to go over how the lift would operate with a chair or wheelchair, from a bed or from the floor. Let's go ahead and dive in. We're now going to go ahead and demonstrate a seated transfer. This would be from a chair or wheelchair. The sling that we use for seated transfers is called the cross-leg sling. This one goes around the back and underneath each of the thighs. Before we begin our transfer, it's important to note that the side with the handles is always going to be on the outside of the user. The side without handles will always be on the inside. The first thing we're going to go ahead and do is walk over to the user, have the sling behind them and lean them forward. Then you're going to go ahead and tuck the sling behind them and lean them back. You're going to make sure that you leave both thigh straps out and to the sides. This is because once we come down here, we're going to put each thigh strap underneath the user's thigh. So we're going to bring that around and under the user's thigh, just like that. And we're going to do the same thing for the other side. We're going to bring that under the user's thigh, just like that. The last step that we want to make sure we always do is to cross the legs. This is going to be either way, so you can do it like that or like this. We then come over to our lift. We're going to go ahead and open our legs up, go around the chair. I'm going to lower the boom to be right at about the user's chest. From here, we're going to go ahead and mount it. So the thigh straps are always going to go on the mounts farthest from the user. And then the shoulder straps are always going to go on the mounts closest to the user. I'm then going to grab my remote, come over here by the user, and just make sure it's safely and securely lifting. We now have the user up and off of the chair. What to notice with a cross-leg sling is that the butt of the patient is completely open for toileting. Once you then come and close the legs, the great thing about the Molift is that it's very lightweight, so it's very mobile around the home. Now we're going to go ahead and do a floor transfer. This would be in the case if someone ever fell onto the floor, or this would also apply when getting someone flat out of a bed. With the user on the floor, the sling we'd want to use is called a full body sling. The reason we want to use this sling is because it's able to get under the patient by rolling them over to each side, which I'll demonstrate, and it's also safe and easy to use. The first thing you want to identify, as same with the cross-leg sling, is the side with the handles is always on the outside. The side that's flush is always on the inside. The first thing we want to do is go ahead and turn and bend this through the middle, just like that. And then we're going to come over by the user, just line it up with them before we put it under them. What we're going to first do is we're going to go ahead and turn the user to his side, hold them there if they need the support, and then we're going to begin tucking this underneath them. Then we can roll them back, and then we can go on to our other side, roll them again, and then from here we can begin pulling it out. And then you can roll the user back onto it, just like that. Now once we come and we get our lift, we're able to bring it in, lock our brakes so it won't move on us, and then lower down our boom to go to right about the user's chest. The other reason why we use a full body sling is because the straps for it are a lot longer, so it will reach the boom a lot easier. Our top two straps are going to go towards the ones closest to the user. Yes. And then our bottom two are going to go to the ones farthest from the user. Once you begin lifting, the one thing you want to look out for is to make sure you support the user's head if they're unable to do so. We now have the user up and then off of the floor. So from here, we're able to roll them with the lift, and then we could seat them into a wheelchair or put them into a bed flat just like this. Now we're going to go ahead and go over how to fold the lift. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to come underneath the casters and pull the wire. It's going to come right back over there. We're going to bring our lift down, come to the back of the base, and then we're going to press down on the release to open up the base. Once we open the base, we'll then come and grab it from the handle over here, and then we're going to lift up. It's going to come down into the frame, and then the handle here that locks it, we're going to pull that down, then grab our battery, which will slide in over here, and then just hold the up button, and it's going to release from the clip. Now we're going to go ahead and go over how to fold the lift. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to come underneath the casters and pull the wire. It's going to come right back over there. We're going to bring our lift down, come to the back of the base, and then we're going to press down on the release to open up the base. Once we open the base, we'll then come and grab it from the handle over here, and then we're going to lift up. It's going to come down into the frame, and then the handle here that locks it, we're going to pull that down, then grab our battery, which will slide in over here, and then just hold the up button, and it's going to release from the clip. Thank you guys for tuning into this in-depth product demonstration on the Molift Smart 150 electric folding patient lift. This is a lift that we do keep on display in our showroom and encourage customers to come down and give it a try. Our showroom address is 4840 Van Nuys Boulevard in Sherman Oaks, California, 91403. You can also give us a call at 818-981-9906 or visit our website at www.shermanoaksmedical.com.